How are you doing? Hi, forward.
Okay, you want to come with us? We need to go in this way. We need to go in this way.
When he does his taxes, like number one, he down there packing the cooler, and he gets 2 drinks, and he gets all this stuff after he got his package. Yeah, you know, it's all he does.
First few days, when you buy it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Double bacon. Oh yeah, I can imagine. So anyway, so he goes. What do you got here? What do you got there?
What information do you need? Just your name. 9 out of 10 made it, and I'm not kidding you. Yeah. There's a certain one I might have to yell.
Come on. Oh, we can do the music now.
Yeah.
What's it, Renee, that you were laughing at the entire time of service?
I asked Mitch and Renee. I said,
So hot. It was like, oh.
What?
I don't know. I have to ask her.
Renee,
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah.
did you step on his foot?
No. And he didn't step on
no,
mine.
he didn't.
I read about it right here.
You guys were watching the whole time. We were watching. I was watching.
We agreed, no step.
Oh, no, you agreed. Oh, that was a prenup. Oh,
No Debbie.
Yes, I promise. I promise.
That was the agreement.
Kind of squeezed my hand. I'm like,
Oh, yeah?
What have you said?
don't go in the water, Rick.
No,
Nobody hears.
There's one there, Rick. Yes, he is. He comes to thank.
May I have your attention, please? Thanks. I have the best man here who'd like to make a toast. Hello. For those of you who have not met me, my name is Ron and I'm Mitch's best man. And for those of you who have met me, I apologize now. Just clear that up. I just want to say something really quickly, and that is that I personally known Mitchell for, let's see, we met in 1945 actually, when we came back from the war. And ever since then, we've been pretty darn good friends, and I have nothing to say but the best for him. And as well for Renee. I've known Renee a shorter time. We met in Hawaii in 1991. But when I met Renee there, I could tell immediately that these two were destined for each other. And yes, we can all release a collective awe. Yes, thank you. So, as best man, and as well, we have the maid of honor up here. We would like to make some toasts, and so I guess all I can simply say is, if we can all grab our glasses and raise them high. All the best of happiness and joy, and all the best that life has to offer, health and wealth, and continued future success for Mitchell and Renee. All the best. And that's not all. We have, for those of you who like to drink, we have yet another toast right here.
Hi, my name's Lynn, and I've been friends with Renee for quite some time now, and it's wonderful to see her so happy this evening. It's just such a joyous event. I've had the pleasure and the happiness of getting to know Mitch over this past year since he's lived here, and I just wish them all the best, and it's such a beautiful evening, and I'm so happy for them both.
Mitch would like me to let you know there's a special grooming station with construction vehicles all around the house. It's kind of an inside joke.
Let's get that out.
First we have the best man, Ron Hayes. The maid of honor is Lynn Hathaway.
She's in the bathroom.
Here she comes.
Moving along,
Here she comes.
musician bride and Memphis, Lawrence Slovinsky. Lawrence Slovinsky. There she is. A group attendant, Ron Jensen. And Elisa Laszlo. Mark Van Vliet. Eve Hathaway. And Dave Schneider. Kumbaro. He's coming.
Here you. Right here.
Okay, great. Kumbaro is here. Chris Consavelos. Ladies and gentlemen, the mother of the bride, Georgia Lasich. And the brother of the bride and sister of the bride, Chris Lasich and Nancy Lasich. Ladies, I knew that.
Oh, you're with your sisters.
The mother of the groom is Mrs. Joyce Hart, mother of the groom. The father of the groom, Mr. Bruce Hart. Also the brother of the groom, Mr. Brad Hart. Okay. Also the uncle of the bride, Mr. Tony Anastasis. And Mrs. Mary Anastasis. And Frida Caravalis, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you, one moment. And her aunt, Mary and Tarly, Mr. and Mrs. Mitch Hart.
you a life full of happiness and love, and God bless you on this wonderful day. I'm glad I could be a part of your wedding.
Hello, Renee and Mitch. We're so excited to be here. I'm really honored to be in your wedding. I've heard so much about Mitch, and I know you're going to have a wonderful life together. You're a very special person. Wishing you all the best, and may God bless you both. Come visit us in Pittsburgh. We love you both. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Renee and Mitch, for allowing me the privilege and the honor to be a part of this special occasion. And I wish you the very best always. And I want to say something in Italian to you, Cendan, which means 100 years of happiness. God bless you.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you both congratulations. I think you two are the most wonderful people in the world, and you two are the only people, in the world who could get me to hop a plane and fly 3,000 miles. And I think you guys are beautiful. I think you guys are going to have a beautiful life, and I want to say congratulations. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay. Mitch and Renee, actually a lot of this is to Mitch, even though I've spent 2 great summers living with Renee. Oh yeah! One thing I was thinking about actually while I was standing there with Ron behind my back, when I was standing there at the wedding, was how Mitch used to always be like, every time I would buy my climbing gear, and you'd go out and you'd buy your chainsaws and wood splitters and actually more construction stuff, but you'd always say like you'd spend the most amount of money you could and get the best things, and say only the best for Mitch. And I agree, you've definitely found the best, and I wish the best for both of you. I think I'm gonna cry now.
Thanks. What? Well, there are so many things that I could say, and of course, there are so many things I want to say, but I'll try and keep it a little bit brief. I've been alive on this planet for about 25 years. And I have to say that of all the friendships I've had a pleasure. At year 1, I was a small, lonely child. Over those 24 years, I've developed into the man I am now, and I think a lot of it has to do with the friendship that I have for Mitch, which out of all the friendships I've been able to make over my life, has been one of the most important and the most special to me. So that's what I have to say about Mitch. He's my butter nugget. And as for Renee, I guess all I can say, well, I could say many things, but what I'd really like to say is that with Renee, I just have a girlfriend of about 3 or 4 months she's very special to me, and she's the one I'll end up marrying. And I think it says a lot that Renee is one of the people that I'm most excited for her to meet. So I guess I'll just conclude by saying that I look forward to all those years we'll spend in the motorhome together, and pass it on to Ron.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it for Dave. Well, Mitchell and Renee, all I can really say is thank the monkey. That is the monkey. And all 4 of us are in unison when we all congratulate you and wish you all the best and wish you a wonderful, healthy, wealthy, and wise future, which I'm sure you will have. Many, many long, long, long years of happiness. And
which we're all going to be crashing at his house when we're all 4 and don't have any money.
That's right. When we need things from you, you will hopefully reciprocate, because we will need things and you will reciprocate. I do want to say, oh yeah. And I also want to say, yeah! And by the way, Lapsky says hi, and I think that's important that you know that. So before we go, we'd all like to share our own personal little physicality here. And I think that dance is an expression of not only art, but of the soul.
Here's your dance, Dave.
So we'd like to each share our individual physical dances for you before we go. So here we go. Enjoy your lives together, and here it comes.
The best years of your lives. Use them wisely and lots of good luck.
Your two children, Renee and Mitch, I wish you the best always. Love and happiness. Love, Mom Al.
You've been the best son that anybody could ever have, and I don't know if I'm going to get through this, but we love you dearly, and we love Renee, and we wish you all the happiness in the world.
What's this all about? Mitch who? I don't think I know a Mitch. I know a Renee. But this is really neat. It's been a great wedding, a great reception, fantastic week. And I know Ma is really great, feeling great about it because she's got a daughter now. So thank you for getting the female in the family. And have the best. And come out and visit in Seattle. Take care.
Ven acá, mi amor.
Thank you.